Are you sick and tired of leaves in your gutters and water's pouring out because your downspout's all clogged and the water can't get in there through that, and you're like, man, I don't want to climb up there and clean them leaves out right now. I just want the water to be running down through the downspout so that I don't have water running over my door and water running, having a waterfall. I know sometimes it looks cool, but that waterfall can cause lots of issues. It can cause issues of water getting in to the floor of the house. It can cause water to get down into the underneath the ground, cause it to settle. And so water getting into our house causes a lot of issues. So Gutter Stick has come up with this here. They've had a couple different versions. This is the latest version. It has a weight in it. It's smaller, so it's not as tall, where it fits underneath the downspout there. And what this does is basically it allows, even if our gutters are all full and nasty and got crud everywhere and overflowing, even if we've not cleaned our leaves out in the last year or two, it will keep allowing this to flow water and not allow it to back up in there. You know, you can get gutter guards, and even if you have gutter guards, a lot of times it don't work unless, you know, they will still get crap in them. And so basically this is a good solution to keep our downspouts and stuff flowing and not allowing it to overflow on there. So again, we got the Gutter Stick. It has a little piece of plastic that comes with it. It has some places on here where you can cut it. Mine don't actually need cut. All we got to do is just slide that on there like so. Just that easy. We have a downspout right here. You can see my downspout hole. So these here, I believe, are, depending on where you're buying them from, this is a good service to upsell with gutter cleaning. So if you're doing packages, you could do one of your packages. I know people that are selling these for $50, $75, $100 per downspout, and they only cost, I believe they're like $15, $20. I will put a link down in the description. I talked to the owner at the huge convention, Steve, super nice guy. Kind of came up with an invention, started out of PVC, started building these over in China, and actually has getting them made in the United States now. So it's a pretty cool little small entrepreneurial business that had an idea and went with it. And so that's what's cool about that kind of stuff. And so I love supporting small businesses, and you know, this is something that, like I say, you'll see that it will allow the water to flow, and it won't allow it to back up and get clogged just by, you know. And even if you live in a subdivision where there's no trees, I've done many. You climb up and you take a tennis ball out of their downspout, you know, and I've done it several times. And you know, this $15, $20 piece here would have kept that from happening, and they wouldn't have had to pay me to come out and do a gutter clean out because they're downspout. Also with bird nest is another thing that could keep it. So basically all we're going to do is just set it in here, and yes, it is Christmas time and here, and that's pretty much it. That's all it takes is to get it in there. That way it'll, actually I need to move it over a little bit so the downspout is covered, all the way covered up, and that's it right there. And it does have a weight in it, so it will keep it there. And so that is all we need to do to make this happen and to have nice clean downspouts. I have a lot of trees here, and this is a yearly job to come out here and clean the leaves out, but I just thought I would show putting those in there, and that way you can see how you can add, again, talking about the business side of things, this is something that you can add, you know, like I said, I know guys getting $7,500 a piece for them, and you know, you're making 60, 70 bucks, $100. Just, you're already up there. All you got to do is stick it in. And it is a good upsell. It is something that you can upsell and make more money to help bring your average ticket up. Gutter cleaning is a great business. I know my friend Donovan down in Raleigh does very well, does, you know, almost $500,000 to $750,000 a year just doing gutter cleanouts. So gutter cleanouts is definitely something that you can do to go and make really good money. You know, I got some friends up in Michigan, you know, they did a gutter clean out the other day and it was $950 and they were there for about 2 to 3 hours. So there's a lot of money to be made in gutter cleaning. Just making sure that you know that what you're worth and charging. You got to remember, you know, a lot of times people will say, man, you were only there 10 minutes. Well, yeah, the 10 minutes was, I had to have a ladder. I had to be able to make sure the ladder's secure. I didn't fall off the ladder. And a lot of times that's why you're calling me, is because you're scared of heights and don't want to go up there. And so these are some things that we can sell as selling points of climbing up on the ladder, making sure that we're safe, doing safe things. You know, I see a lot of times we do some stupid stuff sometimes on the roof. And so just be careful when we're on the roof. If you do a $5,000 gutter clean, you fall off, it don't really matter at that end of the day. So stay safe, make sure that you're doing it safely. And so the other thing is packages. When we're doing gutter cleaning, you know, packages are the real thing to help us get our average ticket up with packages. We can, you know, instead of just coming and doing a $99 gutter clean out, if we offered a package of, you know, obviously I would tell you to start out at $199 or $159, and then we go up from there, and we offer packages. You know, package 1 is we hand scoop them all out. Package 2 is we inspect the gutters. Package 3, we run water through and make sure everything is flowing properly. There, we just went from a $199 gutter clean out to a $600 gutter clean out. Did we do much extra? No, we just ran water through it and cleaned them all the way out 100%. So those are some things we can do to help us get our average ticket up and make a profitable business so that you can have time freedom, you can have financial freedom, and you can own a successful business. See you all in my next video.